Alright, so let's continue on. I basically have to go through 2 more locations to get to this guy. He's in the second location. So, pressing on. We enter the Snowy Crags. Vantage point. When this location is the active location, players may spend 1 resolve to reveal all adjacent locations. So, okay. I can basically see into this location if I want to, but that's not really going to help me right now. So we're basically entering Snowy Crag. This is going to be a perilous location to go into. We got to draw ourselves an active encounter, so we'll do it right now. And we got the Sacrifice of Blood. So I've got to draw 2 enemies plus, 2 for our heroes, for 4 in total of any type of green enemy. So we're basically going to draw 4 of these enemies right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got ourselves a Wildlands Shaman popping out. He's basically a spellcaster, a Direwolf, a Wild Ice Hound, and a Norm Warrior. Alright, so this objective. I really don't like this one, but whatever. How it basically works. Set of rules. You place 1, resolve token on his card for each hero. So basically, we're going to have 2 for, for our heroes. And special rules. For each player that buried any cards during the defense phase as a result of damage dealt to the hero, you discard 1 progression from his card. And 1 progression, you basically progression whenever a hero receives any, restoration, you basically get 1 progression. And basically you end this whenever the, progression on this equals, heroes plus 1 or enemies in play. So yeah, I really don't care about the Sacrifice of Blood. Basically it's all about, you're killing all the enemies or, I guess healing yourself. I guess that's how it basically works. I'm actually not really sure. Are you supposed to, bring your restoration down to 0 on his card? And, that's what the sacrifice is all about. Basically, you gotta drain your blood, basically getting hit and all that. Or do you have to basically, heal up, I guess? So, for each player that buried any cards during the defense phase as a result of damage to dealt to the hero, discard 1 progress from his card, and 1 progress whenever a hero receives any healing. Well, whatever. We're gonna basically say we have to basically kill off all the enemies in this place, so that's gonna really suck. But whatever, we'll try and do that. Well, let's just get to it. So I always have to get these guys down into my hero area. Again, because this guy's got more pursuit, he'll be the one who basically gets to do stuff. So I'll note by the way that this guy has been reset on the 4 as a result of the service recruitment phase before he dropped into here. So he's still gonna have a 4 here. He's gonna have this guy pop in first. It's worth knowing by the way. I actually had this thing pop up last time. There's no enemies in my play areas for my guys to worry about, so it's not really a big issue. But I should probably know if you get this symbol right here, anywhere in a quest chart or anything, it means you're basically gonna have guys getting enraged for your heroes they have to deal with. But it's not an issue that's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And now this guy's gonna go down to 2. This guy's gonna drop in here. This guy will go down to 1. This guy will go over here. He'll go down to 1. And let's say this guy goes over to this guy over here, because I can shoot this guy with him for extra damage, so he goes down to 0. Alright, so let's get this underway. Hero phase. Let's have this guy start firing off at, this guy over here, I guess. So I'll note that this guy over here, he's got basically 3, damage. He's got 2 defense, and he's got 3 health, so he's really, really dangerous, this guy over here. But he's got weakness to arcane damage. So that could help me out a little bit. As you probably know, this guy's got the ability to use the arcane shot, and I can use this basically to reel this guy with arcane damage if I want. So I could do that. I have to use the progressive tokens, but I've got, 5 of them over here to discard. I'm thinking I'm finding that, so we're going to do that, I guess. So we're going to use the regular action for this guy, I guess, to, discard one of these, ejective tokens to basically blast this guy over there. And it'll basically do 3 damage to him. That'll be enough to basically inflict 2 wounds on this guy, so it'll be a lot easier to finish off. So let's do that. Boom. Ejective goes away. This guy takes 2 wounds. So basically he would have taken 2 magical damage from the regular attack from this, and they would have taken 1 for the sharp here, which basically adds 1 magic damage to it. And I missed this part down here. Basically I can use a fast action to basically move 1 range card from my discard pile to the top of my deck at any time. So I guess we'll do that right now, I guess. Let's look for Hasty Shot if I got it. Because this is a fast action I can use, right? So I can use it to fire at the warrior if I want to, or the shaman, or anything else. Let's have this guy. He's going to use this Hasty Shot to basically deal 2 damage plus 1 for free. And this guy also would have got himself up to free, but with the Arcane Shot, so we'll do that right now. He's basically going to deal 2 damage plus 1 for free. And I basically use one of these replenish card over here, for example. I'll get another if he's back for 4. So this guy's gonna inflict 4 damage on someone. If I fire at the shaman, I can weaken him a little bit sort of later. Or I can fire at the wild ice hound and kill him off. That could be useful. You know what? I think I want to do that. Let's actually fire off at the wild ice hound to kill him off. And it won't be an issue for this guy to deal with. Now using Hasting Shot, by the way, that would have actually used up 1, 2 more of my things here. So now we're up to 5. I'll save this acrobatic dance for this guy here, I guess. That's fine. Alright, so at this point, let's finish off this guy over here, I guess. So all I can say is ugh. Basically, I've got lots of cards over here, but I don't have any spells to really fire at this guy. So I've got to deal with that right away. Now I got basically access to the Scroll of Wisdom. I can use this to basically draw 3 cards, basically to get some ammo to fire at this guy. Or I could actually use my, Resolve over here, we're going to pile up a little bit, to actually buy some, cards to attack this guy with. So, we got Frost Trap, for example, Blade Shiver. I can use this to deal, 2 damage for, 2 fret. And I can discard Frost card to deal, an extra, physical damage, basically, to kill stuff. There's Touch of Cold, basically I can use this, basically, to do more damage. There's Shields of Ice. So think about what do I want to use. There's Frost Blast. Discard an Arcane card to basically deal 2 damage. Ooh, this card has damage to each enemy with a Frost card attack. So this is where attacking cards gets useful because I use it to blast off people. Freezing Grip. The text boxes of all enemies with the frosted actions are considered empty, except for any possible vulnerabilities and any special abilities to flip the special enemies cards. Interesting. Fire Frost Mastery. Fast action, place in your home area for 1 thing and then reflects any frost card that deals damage or of any type will basically place a it's a flame ability, so I can actually burn people. So, burn really cold. Interesting. That could be useful. I don't think these guys have vulnerabilities to cold, but that's something I could do with this guy. There's Winter's Aid. Place in your home area and reflects. Move up to 3 frost cards from your discard pile into your hand, bury this card. That's something I could use right now. Let's get this right now. That'll cost me 3 tokens to get. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to bury discard in order to get 3 frost cards out of my discard into my hand. So put that right there. And let's grab ourselves Frostbolt. We'll grab ourselves Cold Snap perhaps. Blah blah. It doesn't really matter what I grab for our cards, it's going to be used to discard, right? So there's my 3 cards basically drawn. So I'll note that basically, like, you know, it's basically a fast action and reflex action, so I can do this for free. Alright, so basically I got, you know, Frostbolt, Cold Snap, and Arcane Inspiration. Cold Snap will basically deal 1 magic damage, and then if I, you know, discard a card, I'll basically like kill off this like guy right here, so let's do that right now. So Cold Snap will basically deal 1 damage to this Northern Warrior to kill him. Blah, he's dead. I'm gonna get myself 1 resolve for killing him. Now I still have to deal with this, like, you know, Wildlands Shaman, or I can, like, basically, you know, just wait and basically, you know, let him do whatever he wants. Now, it's worth knowing, by the way, that if I, like, you know, let stuff go on, it's gonna have, like, reinforcements still coming at me in here, so I gotta watch out for that. But let's see here. Now, if I use Frostbolt as my regular action for this guy, I could deal basically, like, you know, 2 magic damage. And I can use this, like, you know, to basically discard this. I think at this point we really have to use a Scroll of Wisdom, so let's do that right now. And I'm basically going to pop out myself, you know, some cards basically to attack this guy with, so let's grab, you know, this one, and Frost Shield. Alright, so I think at this point, let's use Frostbolt. And I'll use my, like, you know, Ice Staff basically to, like, you know, ignore the first discard, like, thing for this thing. We're going to basically use, like, its special ability to, like, you know, basically blast it. And then we'll use, like, you know, let's say Frost Shield to basically power it up. So it's going to deal, like, 3, like, magic damage to, like, this guy over here. So if I want to, I'm going to basically deal 1 damage to this guy to start hurting him a little bit. So let's do that right now. Throw this over here. That's actually going to raise my, like, you know, my threat by 3, so let's do that right now, up to 4. And let's see here. I still have Cold Snap, but I can't really use this to, like, hurt this guy because it's only going to deal, like, you know, 1 + 1 damage, so he's going to basically be able to resist that. So really what I need to do, I could use my Ice Talisman basically to pull out, you know, well, I suppose I already used, like, my regular action basically to attack this guy already, so, You know, at this point, maybe we'll start using the Frost Runestone to basically power up my cards. So, I can basically attach Arcane or Frost cards in my hand to this as a limited free actions. So I can basically start attaching stuff like over here, over there. So let's see here. Let's attach this one over here, the Cold Snap. Apparently it doesn't take any effort for me to do this, that's nice. Let's also attach Ice Nova to it. And I'm going to use this to basically draw in a card from my deck here. There's my staff. Let's use this to pull over here, so I basically, like, you know, get my thing up to 5. Now, the reason I basically did all that stuff basically there, it just basically makes it so this guy's now got, like, you know, 5 cards basically to draw from for, you know, I actually should have drawn this guy's card, but we'll do it in a moment. We're going to draw this guy's cards here basically to, like, you know, basically get some more options for next round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this guy's going to draw some cards as well, I guess, so they forgot to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's basically the end for, I guess, like, you know, this guy's, like, you know, turn there. These guys have both drawn their cards. These are actually supposed to be together. So, let's just move over to the enemies at this point. So I got myself a dire wolf over here who basically does 2 damage. So, let's have our acrobatic, you know, dance here to basically, you know, dodge him for, like, you know, 1 thing. And this guy's going to basically make an attack. Oh yeah, this guy actually caused me to, like, not draw all my cards, so this frost call goes over here, I guess. And he's basically going to cause me 2 damage. So we're going to have to activate our frost shield or something to basically stop him. Let's do that right now, I guess. So, oh, this only stops, oh, this does stop physical damage, that's fine. So, we'll move this over to 6. And this guy's going to use a frost shield basically to stop him, so he can't hurt me. So that's basically it for these guys' attacks. Now we're going to basically move over to the counter phase, basically. So, end conditions are basically, I gotta basically get, like, 3 of these, like, you know, objective tokens. We didn't receive any restoration this turn. And we didn't, like, you know, lose any of our, like, you know, things this turn. Or, like, you know, we didn't get any damage, basically. So we didn't lose any progression. So nothing really happened for, like, the sacrifice of blood's progression stuff. So nothing happens. Alright, so we're just going to move over to the time phase, I guess. And we got ourselves the MISTFALL Relentless again. It's literally so many MISTFALL Relentless that, like, you know, ugh. So we're basically going to have apparently, like, you know, 2 time here again. So that's going to move us up to right there. And then I got to discard my cards yet again, basically to stop this event from happening, so let's just get rid of, like, you know, hasty shot. Yeah, hasty shot and replenish, I guess. Get rid of that one. And this one, I guess. I really don't care much for this for, like, you know, MISTFALL Relentless, because basically it can cost you up, you know, always cost you at least, like, 2 time to have like, these, like, MISTFALL Relentless basically happen to you. And you got the event on top of it, so it is bad. Alright, so that basically happened again. I'm not sure I'm going to actually have time basically to get over to, like, you know, the end. Unfortunately. Well, whatever. Basically at this point, the tracker is going to move up by 1. So, yeah, it moves up by 1. We have to draw a new enemy as a result of that, so we got ourselves this guy popping in. It is a Norn Smallhorn. He's going to go after the most, you know, most attractive guy, who's basically either of these guys, because they're both at, you know, 6. So let's say he's going to go after him, I guess. So Blood Fury. This enemy deals 1 physical damage for each blood on his card. So if I don't kill this guy right away, he's going to get more attack, apparently. Good to know. Alright, so we're basically going to continue again, I guess. I don't have a whole lot of options to attack because of those damn relentless attacks basically happening with those myths again. So, Frost Call, we basically have to draw some more guys basically to attack, I guess, with. And this guy's actually gone down to 3 over here. But we're going to basically use Frost Call here to basically draw 2 cards from our deck here. Or just 1, I guess. I'm in trouble, I think. Oh, you know what? We can use this, I guess, to basically draw, like, one of our cards out of here. So let's do that. Let's draw ourselves Frostbolt, I guess. So use Frost Call to draw those out. I'll basically get, like, 2 for that. This basically goes to the top of my, like, deck as a result of that. Now, I do have access to Stamina Vial to basically try and power up my guys. I might want to use that right now. So, let's see here. I want to basically use Frostbolt, I guess, to basically, like, deal more damage, I guess. Let's use this guy, I guess. So, the Frostbolt will be used on this small horn. I'll obviously deal a total of... Oh, he's got no magic defense. I want to deal 3 magic defense, or 3 magic damage to basically kill this guy, so... Let's just go with the Frostbolt then, and we'll put this at the top of my thing right here. We'll power up with this Frost Call, and obviously kill off this guy right away, so he's dead. That's a wound token, I want that. Let's get these out of here. So that's his regular action, this guy, basically using his, like, stuff to basically kill him. Let's use the Stamina Vial, basically, to pop out some more, like, more cards. This actually goes up to the reward deck where I basically use it, so it'll go to the bottom of this deck right here. And we're going to basically pull out a bunch of cards from my, like, my discard pile here if I can. Let's pull out... by the way, did these go over to... Let's just read this quickly. So, I basically pull up 3 cards from my discard pile to the bottom of my deck. So, basically, refuel my deck cards, basically, is what I'm going to do with this. So, Frost Call, Frostbolt. I don't really need Frost Call right now. Frostbolt's more needed, I think, for me right now, so... Let's get this, we'll get that. And Cold Snap, I guess. So now I got 5 cards there basically to pull from, which is very nice. And let's see here, does he have any really powerful cards for, like, damaging stuff, I guess? I'm not really sure. Let's say that's it for the Frostbank. He's basically, like, dealt, like, damage to this guy, and we're just going to draw our cards and say we're done. I would like to kill this guy first, but, whatever. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's a nice combination of stuff I can basically use against this guy. Alright, so this guy's going to take his turn. I'll note by that when I basically use, like, I'm actually not sure where my, like, threat's going to be on this. Not that it matters too much, but whatever. Let's see here. Let's have this guy basically take his go, I guess. We're going to try and kill off both these guys at once. So, we'll have this guy use his aim shot, I guess. He's going to use, like, ranged action to basically try and take him out. So, he's basically going to deal... Let's see here. He's going to deal basically, like, 1 damage plus 2 damage plus 4. So he's basically going to deal 4 damage to this guy to kill him off with an aim shot. So basically we're going to deal 1 with, 2 of that card. Alright, so what we're basically going to do is going to basically have this guy fire off his bow. this will basically get like 2 threat from this, 1 from that. So basically up to 1, 2, 3. The tracker here is going to go up to that one right there. But this guy's going to kill off like this guy right here right away, so that's fine. Put him right there. Now this guy's actually worth 2 resolve, so I get 2 resolve for killing him. And I got lots of resolve basically to like fuel this guy's ability to attack stuff, right? So let's do that right now, yes. Alright, so let's see here. I want to basically pull out. I got like these cards like, you know, position and stuff like that to do stuff, but whatever. Does he have like a hasty shot this guy to basically take this guy out, I think? Let's see if he does. So there's grazing shot. If you have a bow card in your hand and you attach this card to an enemy, you can attach this card to an enemy basically. Arcane Reach. Move a ranged card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. Place 1 thing on any card. Place 1 progression on any card in your home area. That's nice. Positioning, Arcane Cache. So greater focus. I don't really see anything that basically lets me, like, you know, use anything without a bow, which is a bit of an issue for me. Because this is going to be at, like, the top of my deck here. So, unfortunately, it looks like I can't actually do anything with this guy to basically finish this guy off right away, so... Unfortunate. So this guy's going to have to basically end his turn, I guess. There's not really much I can do with him, so... Turn ends, we'll basically pull this card out. He's basically going to attack this guy. Not that it really matters because, like, you know, I don't think we're going to have time basically to stop this, like, you know, encounter from happening, but... Put a cloak basically stops him for, like, you know, inflicting too much damage on me, I guess. So I have to deal with, like, one of these cards basically going to our, you know, thing. So... Let's just throw a replenish over here, I guess. Basically, at this point, the encounter's not done yet, but, you know, whatever. We took some damage there, at least, so one of these is basically gone. Well, you know what? At this point, it doesn't really matter, I guess. So, you know what? Encounter phase is probably just going to be done already. Time phase is going to happen. Like, look at the next time card that's going to happen basically here. So, time track. Strength from the Mist. So, basically, this is going to move up to the end. We just ended it right there, I guess. And then, like, look at this. So, event. Move 1 wound from any one enemy in their, you know, home in the hero area if able. Move 2 wounds from a special enemy if able. So at this point, we're basically done at this point, I think. So it's at the end. Even if I, like, you know, it's in the end, I don't have time to move over to this guy over here, so we're basically done. So there's basically a look at basically like how this game basically plays, I guess. It's poorly worded and all that, but, you know, whatever. This could have been a fun game, I think, if they had like better rule sets for it, but whatever. It's done. So take care all, and I guess I'll see you in the next game, obviously, you know, look into.